name is Patrice Granatosky. I'm mayor of the town of Groton, and I have with me today the town manager.
Hello, I'm Burt. I'm pleased to be here.
Thank you. We are going to be doing a series of very short briefings for the public, just containing some information that we think the public should have at their ready. And today is the first one. And we're going to start off by showing you how to get around the town website, because there's a wealth of knowledge there. So what you're looking at is a screenshot of the homepage for the town website. And there's just a ton of information here. And in the center, it says announcements. And this is where Mr. Burt and town staff post newsworthy items, up-to-date things. And what we're going to walk you through today is how to find information on COVID-19, the town response. We're going to talk to you a little bit about how town offices are functioning. And then we're also going to mention briefly how you can still stay in touch with our town meetings. So here we go at the top under announcements. We have a couple of links there for COVID-19. And there are two pages, coronavirus information page. And it pops you to this page in between. You eventually land here. And this page has pretty much three sections. The very first section that you see highlighted here are resources from the Center for Disease Control. So this is science. You know you can get facts and true information from these resources. Below that, you have state and local resources. And this has a link to DPH, has a link to Ledge Light Health District. And once again, this is all fact-based information. Below that, I don't have it highlighted, but you can see here, there are phone numbers for various organizations. If you need help, if you need to talk to somebody, that's all the information is available in one easy place on our town website. At this point, I wanted to ask Mr. Burt if he could just give us a brief update on the data, the numbers, if you will, the information that's not real great, but it's information you need to know in order to make informed decisions. So, Mr. Burt?
Sure. The latest information, that I have from the state, is from May 12th. So just from 2 days ago, or from yesterday. The overall summary for the state of Connecticut, there's been 34,333 cases. That's how many total we have now. That changed 568 since the report before this. So it's increased by 568 for recorded cases. The number of deaths COVID-19 associated so far is 3,041. That is up 33 from the last report. Patients currently hospitalized is at 1,189. That is down 23 from the past report. And then those tested, COVID-19 tests reported, there's been 138,424 tests given. That is up 5,900 from the previous report. So that also shows you why you're having more cases reported. There's more testing out there available. In terms of the town of Groton, we've had 97 confirmed cases so far, and we've had, unfortunately, 17 deaths so far, mostly related to long-term care facilities. That's the latest, and I do tend to have this information at each weekly report.
Thank you, Mr. Burt. And that is information that we do need to know, and we don't want people to feel helpless. There are things you can do to protect yourself, and two of those things are to make sure that you're wearing a mask when you go out in public, and you don't wear the mask to protect you, you wear the mask to protect others. And I've just selected a couple of graphics here. You should make sure your mouth and your nose are covered. And the picture of the gentleman in the top right corner, I know sometimes when you're wearing glasses, your glasses fog. So one of the tips is if you put the mask underneath your glasses and pull the glasses over, then it helps prevent fogging up of the glasses. And then the bottom right is from a news story, and that's how you should not wear your mask. So your nose should not be out, your chin should not be out, and you should just not have the mask hanging at your neck. And if you are out in public, we're encouraging people to maintain social distance. So in terms of how do you measure 6 feet? It is the size of one small tiger length. It is the size of 3 badgers, or for normal people, it's the size of 2 shopping carts. All right, so now that you know a little bit about how to find information on COVID-19 and how to protect yourself, down here, again, right underneath the announcements section, the manager has staff listing all of the phone numbers for the various departments. And information can be found about how things are running right now with the general town operation. So Mr. Burt, did you want to talk to the public about which particular offices are open or the process for reaching out to town staff?
Sure. Most of our town offices, actually all are closed to walk-ins right now to keep everyone safe. We have employees who can working from home, doing it remotely to protect people. You can, however, make appointments for most of our departments, except for there's no access to the library or the senior center. The transfer station is, however, open as usual Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And we are, as we know, the state is looking at a partial reopening on May 20th for some businesses. We are looking at how we're going to eventually reopen in a safe, staged manner. First thing we're doing is getting plexiglass shields put up in appropriate locations to protect the public and ourselves. We're hoping to have those up and open more to the public by June 1st. However, that will not include the senior center and the library. The library is going to try to do curbside service if possible, beginning approximately June 1st. Senior Center is currently still providing meals to our senior residents on a takeout basis, and they will continue to do so. There'll be more information as it is available, and hopefully in our next report, I'll have more to share.
Thank you, Mr. Burt. In addition to town staff working and keeping on with the business of the town, the elected officials are also keeping on with the business of the town. Their boards and commissions are still meeting. And if you look at the homepage of the website and you go to the top bar, there's a section called meetings. And on the right-hand side, I've just done a little drop down for you. You're going to get 3 options when you click the meetings. And it will take you to this page. And you can look at this from 2 different views. You can look at a list view and see which meetings are going on, upcoming meetings, or if you wanted to look at past meetings, you could do that. And you can also go to a calendar and look at it calendar view, whichever is most convenient for you. Our meetings are being held via Zoom, and if you watched any of our budget meetings, you see that they're broadcast on GMTV. The RTM is broadcast that way as well. So there are ways for the public to participate in our meetings, to watch our meetings, to listen to our meetings. And I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Burt to talk a little bit about how the Zoom meetings function and participation.
Sure. Our regular meetings, such as the RTM, the Representative Town Meeting, the Committee of the Whole, and the Council meetings will continue to be broadcast live on GMTV, as you've always seen them. Our other meetings are, and then if you want to speak during the council meeting at the public comment period or during the RTM, you can send an email to council@groton-ct.gov and request to be on the agenda, and we will send you the information to participate via Zoom at that actual meeting. But you can view it without the Zoom on those 3 meetings, on the council, the COW, and the RTM. Any other meetings that will be on Zoom, and the link to those will be posted on our agenda page. And if you have any questions, feel free to call my office at any time to get details.
Thank you, Mr. Burt. And that's all the information we have as far as accessing resources from the town website.
I would like to add, if you have trouble, we are in the middle of updating our website. It's not the most intuitive currently. We would have probably been done with a new website if not for COVID, but you'll see the enhanced by Google section, a search engine. Oftentimes myself, if I can't find something, I just type it in there and it usually comes right up. So just a little tip.
Very good. Thank you. So we're going to be reaching out every week to talk to you and to try to keep you more informed than you would be if you were just tuning in to council meetings or RTM meetings and such. And we wanted you to know that if you have specific questions, please feel free to reach out to either the manager or to any of the counselors, and they will forward us your questions and we will do our best to answer them. And in the meantime, we'd like you to make sure you're staying safe and practice social distancing and be well. Mr. Burt, did you have anything you wanted to add?
I think you hit it. Stay safe. Our thoughts are out there with everybody.
Right. Thank you again. Take care.